As you can tell by my voice, I am very excited to show you a preview of the new game mode coming to BT6 in Update 47. It's BTD6 Legends, completely transforms BTD6 into a roguelike adventure across a huge variety of bloon-infested maps. Build your monkey party and make strategic reward choices at key steps to advance, and win and buy artifacts to boost your party's power and defeat the boss. So this is just the first of many Legends expansions to come, I believe, as you can see in this screen here. But basically, each Legends expansion brings new visuals, challenges, and new gameplay that pushes BTD6 to the limits. Now, if you haven't heard all the info surrounding it already, I should preface by saying this is a DLC pack, so you can find it in the BTD6 shop over here. I believe it should be about $9.99. Now, if you are a bit turned off by the price points, then maybe seeing some gameplay should give you a better indicator of whether it's worth it for you or not. And if it is end up going to be worth it for you, then I would appreciate it if you entered code ISAB in the shop to support what I do. Thanks. And now let's hop right into Rogue Legends. So this is early access. If you're watching this right when it drops, the update's going to be out in literally a couple days, so you don't have to wait long. So let's start by creating a new campaign. Once I click this button, it'll open up a new menu where you can first choose your hero. So every hero has a select set of towers to, start off your game with. And it also changes depending on the skin as well, if you didn't know. So you see Churchill here changes to an Ice Monkey and Engineer, or base one gets Startling and Sniper. Now this is pretty huge, as with 44 different heroes and hero skins, that means you can start your adventure in many different ways. I am having a hard time choosing which party or which hero I want to bring in party. I'm dead serious, I spent 5 minutes on this menu screen, just still unsure what to pick, but I think we're just gonna go with Science Gwen, because we've got an AMD ALK that could be turned into a 300 ALK, which I love. And the artifact with this hero is Frosted Tip. So Dart Monkey's Piercing range up by 15% and applies Permafrost. Adds a Dart Monkey to my party. In addition to our party, we can choose permanent artifacts, so as to boost our power to start off the run here. So I obviously probably want to go for stuff that benefits the current loadout that I have. So it was ALK, NG, and Dart Monkey. Sadly, the starting artifacts here there's not very much synergy, so we'll just get stuff that, I guess, adds towers to our party. So I like adding maybe the chance of a Spectre, a Heli Pilot, and this one, Slower is Harder. A motto I indeed live by. Projectile speed reduced 35%, but more damage. Who doesn't love damage in exchange for that? Additionally, Chimps mode is not unlocked yet. We need to beat all 5 stages first. And let's begin, shall we? So, once we start the campaign, you'll see we'll be teleported into a map where, as you see, there's a lot to take in. We gotta select our starting point first. Shows you the boss at the very end. And where we start off with 5 lives. Press I to read a bit more info about this. So there'll be rest tiles where you can increase your power or heal hearts. Balloon encounters, which award you tokens. And yeah, this shows you all of the other tiles and what they do. Instead of reading this, I'll probably just explain it to you all once we get there. First, we already have a campfire right next to our monkey, so we just click on it to start off with a free power-up. So we can enhance an artifact, change it to common to a rare. Do I want 5% more damage, 5% more heli speed? Any of these? Well, let's take a look first. Mentor. This allows you to start your Insta-Monkey a little bit earlier, and I mean, sheesh, this is really tempting. Starting with a 300 ALK sounds juicy, but I'm actually going to not do that. I'm gonna explain why. Instead, let's do neither of these, and let's go to Enhance. Recruit, by the way, just add a monkey, and if I click that, I think there's currently not a bug, but it currently doesn't allow you to go back. So we're just gonna boost the artifact for 5% more damage. Click this way to move the monkey, and we have to clear this red balloon in the way first before looting this chest. You earn tokens when you win. First one's going to be very easy, of course, only 10 rounds, but I can use that time to explain, well, how everything works. So the reason why I didn't go for the 300 ALK is because, technically, it feels a little bit worse because we now lose the ability to cross paths, say, to bottom path, because I feel like Let's Gold might be a pretty good choice to go for, because right now none of our towers here really make income, except maybe Balloon Trap, but that's pretty expensive. Speaking of expensive, should make sure to clarify here that, as you can probably do the math here, these overall towers are much cheaper than buying the individual upgrades. So you see 1820 Berserker Brew hurts like hell, whereas I would have only had to pay, I think, $800 if I wanted to pre-buy a 300. But again, I think saving that money is not as good as having the flexibility, at least for the early game. Now, if you didn't know, I have played a little bit of Rogue Legends already, and NK gave me some early access before the real early access. I don't know everything yet because I didn't play for too long, but I think I have an idea of like what you should go for in order to not break your run per se. And after round 3, within the game to spice things up, you get these temporary boosts that only last for the game only. So we could get a free Dartling Gunner or get 10% more Pierce, but I don't have any of those. We are allowed 1 free roll before having to pay money. I don't want to pay money, so we'll just get the Engineer. Triple Shard, just for some extra defense. And Camo Balloon. So, as you see, these rounds are not the same as your current BTD rounds. Because of camos, I'm going to get this, because I don't want to rely on Gwendolyn all the time. But that's the very first thing that's different. Rogue Legends has a custom round set. First off, let's pick 8% more damage. I like the sound of that. Now, at first I thought it was randomly generated rounds, kind of like Apocalypse, because I thought that was kind of what roguelikes or roguelites are. You know, randomly generate everything so that everything is a different experience. Although this Legends is a roguelite because you keep a little bit of your progress after each run, unlike a roguelike, which I believe is starting from square one every time you start a new run. But I think these rounds are going to be the same every single time, but we'll see as we go in the future. This last choice doesn't matter. 10 rounds is super duper easy to get through. And one more thing to clarify, boosts are temporary, or rather it's one use only. Once I use the Engie, it's gone. But if I use, say, a Dart Monkey from my party, there's a 4-round cooldown. So yeah, keep that in mind. And that was the, yeah, that's probably going to be the easiest rogue gameplay you'll ever see on this channel. We get 3 True All tokens for me in the tile. Epic. Now we get to open this chest for free. And we get to choose between 3 commons. Swiftness to business. Ninja monkeys tier 4 have faster speed and a reload and ability cooldown. Now it's pretty far off from a 101. Maybe not right now. When supports are sold, AoE deals 50 damage. So kind of like Sentry Champion or the Paragon. Intelligence Agents. Heroes give MIB to all monkeys, but those monkeys' attack speed is up by 100%. That sounds kind of crazy, so I'm not going to do that. I don't like that either, so I guess the best is the ninja one. I won't complain too much. I also thought that the maps were going to be procedurally / randomly generated, but apparently that's not the case. It's just a choice between several dozen maps that NK, I think, has manually crafted. Also, let's do maybe Alk Ninja, yeah. It's gonna be pretty expensive, but I like the sound of building into that. So it does appear that after every 3 rounds is when you get a choice. I don't know if this increases, like, more rounds between each boost, because I'm not gonna lie, I guess one slight pet peeve is the fact that I don't like that, I guess it just fully covers the screen like that so often, rather. Maybe that's just because it's going pretty easy so far, but I'd like if the rounds just kept going while I had my choice of picking. Like, say if you had auto start on, it would keep going, but if you had it off because the map was hard, then you get the choice of doing that. Yeah, from here on out, I'm not going to show you all of the balloon encounters, because frankly, those are going to be the easiest ones. But they actually do get potentially difficult later on, if you don't prepare for it properly. Now we have a choice between going left and right, and if we want to zoom out a little bit, you see going the right side gives us way more loot as opposed to going left and skipping. So it's really about, do you want to save time, or do you want to get to the action right away? Personally, I see way too many red balloons, so I'm actually going to skip. Oh wait, no. Wait, I thought you could at least go right. Hang on, no. I wanted to play the mini bosses and all that, and now I get nothing. Okay, that's gonna be my first complaint right there. I'm actually just gonna start all over. F it. Guys, it was not clear that I wasn't able to go that way, because like on paper, it really does look like that. Anyway, you can see a different map at least. This one looks pretty crazy. You can go completely left or completely to the right. So going left only gives us 1 minigame and 1 mini boss. Going right gives us 2 minigames and a mini-boss, so I guess right it is. Oh, and by the way, round 16 is when the first mob comes out, just an FYI. Not just one, but two of them. But easy peasy because we got Out Buffs and Dart Monkeys, and that is the third balloon encounter victory for this map here. And now that unlocks the minigame after we get 2 tokens. Sadly, this time we don't have the ninja to help us out. But let's take a look. Minigame, least cash. There are 3 goals, rounds 4 to 19, and if we spend under 5k, then we get the highest goal. But to get at least 1 reward, we need to spend 8.4k at most. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be pretty hard without, like, having a high tier, so we gotta spend a lot of money on the other upgrades. So I don't think the platinum goal, or the highest goal, is achievable. Yeah, we're gonna need a triple shot at minimum, and I already lost lives, that's not good. For round 1, I'm just holding on to the cash in case. In case I get, like, a boost after the 3rd round, that is more useful than this, but maybe a Spike Factory is something that I need right now if the freaking pinks are an issue. So as you can see, these are much tougher than the normal balloon encounter tiles. Also, for the camo zebras here, I think I'm screwed. This can only hit one of them. So I need probably... is D-camo cheaper, honestly? Frick it. So much money spent. But I don't have much of a choice. And okay, we get a boost at least. I don't think I want any of the... Actually, the 302 boomerang sounds interesting. The ricochet. Do we do it and just hope we spend the rest of the money on Mob D? You know what? I'm doing it. Because I don't want to risk re-rolling and getting garbage. So there it is, $3,000 left to spend. I think one other gripe I have right now with Legends is the lack of seeing the other goals. Because right now it only shows the lowest goal. But how much to get, like, the silver, or number 2? Pausing and showing this does not show you the goal whatsoever. The only way is to go back and look at the goal yourself, so it looks like the cash goal has to be about $1,500 left over on the top side, which means only $1,500 more to spend, which means getting a simple out buff would put us over. Speaking of out buff, that's all I can spend for the rest of the game, actually, if I do that. Haha, doo-doo. And I see this is what NK was building up towards, when releasing these game modes. Least cash, least tiers, etc, etc. All for this very moment, to put everything together to make Legends, although, frankly, we did already have contested territory. If you've played CT, a lot of these game modes will be very similar. But the difference is that this is in a roguelike setting. And now, do we want 8% more damage? Yeah. We need the power-ups more than insta-monkeys, because obviously, as you know, insta-monkeys would cost us money. And I don't have that luxury right now. Let's also time the red balloon clump here, as to not leak too much, because our white gunner cannot clean up all of them. Yep, gotta move to the right side now. I'm probably gonna have to leak a good amount of reds. Oh my god, it's 10. It's 10 per. Thankfully, we have Cocktail come up again to save our butt. This is gonna be tricky, but can we do it? Moabs are probably gonna screw me over with only a triple shard to hit them. It appears that I do not have the Mob D for even one of them. Alright, screw the goal. We're going for the victory. There's the out buff. 385 left over is enough for Razor Sharp Shots, so we'll get that. And now this has got to beat 15 to 19. Otherwise, it's GG no re. Out buff should be huge, though. Look at how early it pops, right? Should pop out now, yep. And Permafrost to slow down like crazy. I don't think I even need the cocktail there. That's bad. Now we don't have it for this part. Already stage 1 and we're, in some deep trouble here. Now, the thing is, these are technically skippable. You don't have to play the minigame for the reward, but obviously, it's better if you do. And crap, I don't have enough mob damage here. Uh-oh. For a moment, for a moment, for a moment. I'm not gonna have enough up there either. I'm dead. Wait, what? Guys, we ran into a bug. Or not a bug, but what happened? I can't go back now into the minigame. Did I actually click? Or after a certain amount of times, you can't, of backing out, you can't play it anymore. I swear I didn't misclick, but someone can show me the replay of that. Ugh, this is such a buzzkill, but I think it's to be expected. There may be some bugs in the first iteration of Legends. So as such, I gotta give you the raw and unfiltered truth of, I guess, what it's like to play Rogue Legends. Now, I want to use this time to talk about what you want to see in BTD6 Legends content, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to play it a lot, so I am going to show you a lot of it. But what parts should I show? Because as you see, there's a lot of downtime, or rather boring parts, like beating the easy rounds here. So I'm thinking right now, the plan is to skip them and show you only really the interesting ones, while also showing you the build-up of getting to higher levels. How does that sound? If you guys watch any other YouTubers that play roguelikes or roguelites, what do they do? And what do you like from them that, like, maybe you want me to do in Legends? Because I'm gonna keep it real. I've said this before, but I don't really play much games. I'm not much of a gamer aside from BT6. The only other game I really play right now is League. So yeah, not really much roguelike experience, or experience of even seeing people make roguelike content. But once again, the question is, what do you want to see in Legends videos? And how much do you want to see? Because I feel like this kind of rogue gameplay lends itself towards me having to put multiple runs in a single vid. Because as you see, all these levels have a limited amount of rounds. Only up to 19 here, so it doesn't make sense to only show one 19-rounder. As it was brutally hard. But I guess I can tell you right now, I'm looking at multiple quote-unquote tiles for each episode of Legends. As much as that as can fit in a normal length video, maybe longer, because after all, there is a lot to show in terms of the progression of the gameplay. Anyway, probably no more balloon encounters till the very end, because they're pretty trivial. But I'm gonna tell you, they do feel like they're getting harder and harder and harder. 2 more encounters, and then I can show you guys the mini-boss, and also get loot. And now we can make our way to the loot chest, where we can finally gain something after losing on the minigame artifacts. So this is the only rare one. Super Monkeys have a chance of hitting balloons to deal 1500x damage. Adds a Super Monkey to my party. All military monkeys attack faster, but zigzag. And military monkeys get attack speed, but at the expense of being more expensive. Yeah, I think this is decent, but like I have no use for 000 super guys, and that's way too low of a chance. So it's gotta be this, even though I'm barely even using militaries. So far, not a very good run. I blame having to restart the previous one. The boss stage has been reached. Let's get it. You can see some very powerful wins right next to this tile here. So, it's a mini-boss where you have to pop as many to reach said goal. 20, 35, and 50. So, if you played Boss Rush, then it's basically that. Or the Phase 1 quests, or the quests that have basically infinite bosses. More money to start, which is good. And it also looks like you have the use of powers. I don't know if this is per tile or, like, total. But this does seem pretty broken, because if you remember, these 2 powers do a crazy amount of damage. I don't know if I'm going to allow myself to use them. I think maybe 1 or 2 just to show you guys. But let's play first and see how it goes, alright? Oh, first we start with a boost instantly. Cool. So I think we just want 15% more damage overall, because I think I'm going to put it on Dart Monkeys. So there it is. Lunair's at 400 HP. But I'm going to use 1 Megamind to show you. Drop it. And, oh, that's a cheat code. What the hell? 4 kills, 5. Again, I think I'm going to allow myself to use this to make up for the fact that I lost. Like, I didn't have the opportunity to last time. Also, don't die. Crap, crap, crap. Lunair's isn't the issue. It's the fact that the Megamind might have done too much damage that we could have gone overwhelmed by the balloons. Okay. Chill on that for a second. $8,000, we should just spend all of our money, right? So I have a heli pilot with its zigzag artifacts doing a little bit of damage. I would like decamo, so we'll do that. And sentries. Set to here, Spike Factory. Spend the last of our money. And here comes the damage. I think, yeah, Smart Spikes goes hard. If only we had 032. It basically gets force attack speed after beating each boss, so that's why it is going down like cray-cray. And if it looks like how it did last time, at 10 kills, we should get another boost. Give it to me. What do we got? What do we got? 5% more pierce and everything. 20% more support monkey damage. Or a ninja. I think ninja. Jitsu outbuff goes hard in the paint. I only need 1500 to afford it as well. I think I'll sell the Spike Factory because it's kind of in a crappy spot now. Sure. Now we got more money to work with. And can I fit it in this crate here? Nice. Perfect. Now I need to give it its own out buff. And again, I really badly want to reach 50, so I will... I think it's better to use them... If you're going to use powers, use them early to get a hard head start faster, because, you know, the HP only keeps going up. Ooh, this is like an embrittlement, but maybe I reroll for more thing. I'm going to spend 300 here, get lucky, and nope, that was not a good idea. F me. I should have stuck to the embrittlement. Rip. Well, you win some, you lose some. If I recall, this is the only mini-boss through the run, so I'm not going to be able to use these powers anymore. So let's use our third one. Let's use Primary Quickening, because we have a lot of darts that we can utilize the attack speed with. For every dart monkey, add an out buff. Another mob mine here. Yeah, let's use the last of them, since there's nothing attacking it right now. And with that, we reached our first goal. Holy crap, we can get a temple for a crazy amount of money. I can't afford that, though. I think we'll just go for the 5% more ability cooldown. Or rather, attack reload. With this much money, I'm actually contemplating maybe getting a Super Monkey fan club. It's affordable. Is it worth it? I think so. Given we currently have... this is a 5th dart. That's only fine. Actually, that's not that much. But I still want to go for it, because there's nothing else I can spend the money on. Right? This factory can't turn into a Spike Storm, sadly, so sure. We're doing it. Now, if only we had Embrittlement, could you imagine how crazy it gets? I think I'm gonna combo boost with this too. But let's wait. I want all 5 Dart Monkeys to be hitting. So I think all 5 are now. Yep, go. This, and Monkey Boost. And take a look at that. For the next 15 seconds, we are gonna be racking in the pops. And we'll get 5% faster cooldowns as well. Outbuff this one. Oh, right, tier 4 outbuff is affordable as well. Unfortunately, these towers are all useless now, because they're too far away, so I guess we just gotta do helis to do the damage in the meantime. 35 is definitely gonna be possible. 50 is gonna be a stretch, even if we use powers, it seems. This is so brutal, having to wait this long just for the helis to get one skull through. But we finally hit 35. Should we do a tower or more boost? I think a tower, because these suck. A sniper is global range, so I actually like that. We can turn this into a 204, and that would be pretty fire, wouldn't it? Put it on the bench, because it gets more damage that way. I'm kidding, it doesn't. Elite Defender is also only 20.5k, so I'm wondering if it's worth it to sell some things to get there. Well, this sells for 5, 1 and 1, so 8,000. It's there. Come on, $100 more. Got him. This is gonna be a savior to getting, I think, the big 5-0. At least let's hope. Let's, I guess, give it out buff, even though it doesn't help too much. Another Dart Monkey, and we're about to go sicko mode on Bloon Ares here. Again, wait. We get another boost. Ideally, something that helps boost the sniper, but I'll take Primary Monkey, honestly, because we got Fan Club. And we're, oh my god, Moabs. We're using Power Boost here. Okay, let's get another Fan Club, because I think we just got to keep getting abilities. Come on, 5 more to go, We're so close. So close. Maybe I'll use a Super Monkey Storm if Bloon Ares throws out insides. 8% more damage. 45? Nope, it's not there yet. You know what, we're gonna Time Stop. That's probably worth it. Time Stop and 1 more Monkey Boost? Sure. Give me 50. Show me the 50. I'll get another Time Stop. I didn't go all this way just to, you know, take the L, right? Another Fan Club? I'm gonna use my last Time Stop just to make damn sure. And we did it. The goal has been hit. That was hype. I can't wait to see what we get. And it turns into Elite Ballooners at 50. Poggers, choice of a legendary artifact. Return home and collect your reward. Alright, what do you got for me? 3 legendaries. I don't like this one. I saw it already. Follow me. Dart Monkeys and all these towers follow like a Dartling Gunner and constantly fire, but their attack speed is reduced. And then Bouncing Projectiles. I have this already. And honestly, I don't know if I like Follow Me because of the reduced attack speed, even though it's pretty, it looks pretty awesome. I'll do the Bouncing Projectiles because I didn't have a chance to pick that up last time. And we'll go ahead and clear out a few more easy tiles before getting to the next minigame in 4 more easy tiles, it seems. And after another balloon victory, we have reached the merchants. So this is the shop where you can actually use your tiles or your tokens that you got from beating the balloon encounters. We got 13 of them, and we can exchange them for what Geraldo has in his shop. So let's take a look at what's good. Tack shooters rebound off obstacles, but we already have that from the legendary. When a balloon's popped, it explodes on fire, but only Gwendolyn puts stuff on fire. Well, hold up here. Looks like this artifact burns balloons for 4 damage per second, so I feel like that might synergize pretty well with what we're trying to do with Pop's Fire. So sure, we'll exchange our 12 tokens for it. I don't think I want to lose any of my current artifacts, but there we go. 12 for 12 trade. And 2 more artifacts to our party. After several more counters, we have finally reached another rest tile, so I'm going to use this one to, I think, ultimately enhance an artifact. Took a look already, and I think this is a pretty good one, because this upgrades the heli pilot in your party, on top of giving you, like, an artifact boost as well. Which is better than straight up upgrading your monkey, I think, so yeah. And after yet another balloon encounter, this is the final non-balloon encounter until the final boss. We've got a race minigame. Oh, my favorites. It looks like 360 is the initial goal to aim for, 180 being the highest. I think that counts in seconds. So translation, gotta beat all 40 rounds in 6 minutes. 3 minutes, best case, which honestly sounds impossible given how many, like, our starting tower and the amount of rounds we gotta go through, but okay. I will say Gwendolyn's Cocktail is gonna be amazing here. I think even though it's the wrong cross path, Ice Shard's worth a try too. I've been playing around with the tower and the fact that it does DOT, and it's honestly disgusting. Even though it does shoot twice as slow, it's nutty, and you'll see why in combination with explosions. We'll do the 210 heli for only 2.2k. To legit buy a Razor Rotors, yes. Camo as well. And I think we're gonna try to get an out buff if we can. Let's go. Gonna go up to 14 rounds because since these mimic the rule sets, the mob comes on 15. So I want to avoid that if possible. Good god, these balloons are really fast though. Much faster than my liking. We'll drop a cocktail now. Straight up not having a good time here. I think once I get out buff, I can probably survive 1 Moab, so we'll work on that. Triple shot's probably decent too. Let's work on that as well. Also, wait, when did we get a boost? It kind of just showed up randomly. But there was a 200 wizard, which I guess... Oh crap, I sent the mob, I guess. I don't know if I should turn that into maybe a wallfire? Or what? Right now I'm just kind of doing nothing. Okay, 19 rounds might be too much. Crap, crap, crap. There's an F-mob coming. But I have to micro my heli. We'll target some of these on strong. Maybe that ought to help. Drop this too. Crap. If I lose this, I lose, like, a life. I don't have... I can do an ice tower back here. Remember, guys? The ice tower will burn the crap out of balloons. So it's basically instant. Look, you saw that? Now I just gotta pop it. Crap. We're dead. Let's see if I can back out of the game. Pause. What happens if I press home? Do I skip the tile? I hope not. Please don't bug out. Okay, no. That's kind of cheesy, isn't it? If we go back to the game, does it start all over? Oh. Well, I don't want to abuse that too much in case I end up running into that bug again, where I just end up skipping the tile. So, this time for sure. Okay? Guys, what the hell? I think I'm considered pretty decent at racing, but this is next level. What is this? No, I'm serious. What is this? I can't defend all this. 25 lives? It's over. 4.5 minutes already elapsed. I don't see how you're able to beat this in 6 minutes. Okay, we gotta be really careful if we do this. 203 puts us with 5k left over. Devil feels like income is a must, and I really want to rubber to gold, but there's no way I can risk that. We'll start by saying the round's a bit slower. Maybe only 12. I can't tell if cerams are way faster in this mode too. Like, that doesn't make sense. They're not supposed to be that speedy. Also, to be consistent, it should be on last targeting, because it feels like we're missing... Oh my god, what a nightmare. Yeah, why? I don't know why they're so fast. Wait, what? I'm sorry, but these modifiers in stage 1 are diabolical. No wonder I was having a tough time beating anything, okay? I'm not too mad at myself now for, you know, struggling, seeing those stats. But look at this hefty moolah from the Let to Gold. 3.2k right now already. That is way more than we should have at this stage of the game. Yep, everything looking good. Round 20 now. There's a second 3-2-0. Let's get our ice tower. Clutch ice in the back. And I remember the issue in the 20s was the camos, right? So I should upgrade these to Cold Snap, just in case of emergency. Round 20 is starting to kick my ass. Can we hold? I'm gonna actually use one of my boosts here. The 021 Darling can be turned into a 031. It's a bit expensive for Hydro Rocket, but I'm gonna commit to it. There it is. Oh my god, it looks so weird with the zigzag. Right, that applies to all military monkeys. Yeah, hold up. I gotta drop Cocktail now. I definitely sent too many rounds. Oh, 3-2 it is. There we go. Maybe we need some ice towers. Yeah, ice towers too. Or we need the balloons. God, that thing is disgusting. We got a 0-0-0 boat. I honestly don't get the point of those boosts. They seem incredibly worthless. Don't die here. Scary. I think I need more deconstruction NGs. But I still just don't understand how we're already 5 minutes through. And I'm still not in the clear. I gotta keep going faster. 34. But this is way too much to handle. 202 tack has been unlocked. You know what? Maybe we'll get this one into a Ring of Fire. We'll sell stuff like the triple shot for it. And this as well. There we go. Maybe we could use an Ultra Juggernaut too, because I know that's good for racing, but it's so expensive. Who knows? Maybe if we pass 6 minutes, we'll somehow be okay. Because the 360 means something else. But I'm pretty sure this is 360 seconds right here. But we passed it just fine, so okay. Okay, all of the 30s are out. Let's test, okay, 1 DDT. How bad could that be? But there it comes, 1 DDT, 2, actually. Oh crap, 3. It damaged one of them. Am I dead? Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. 1, 2, and oh my god. They're so much harder, guys. And that's going to lose me 1 life. At least, only if I keep playing it. I can skip it and not lose a life, but frick it. I want to finish it at least. Don't die. I can't. How does one expect to even beat this challenge, man? 2 lives. I can't. I'm begging for my life right now. Yeah, little do I know what I was going to sign up for. I literally cannot send the next GT round until I beat the ZMG. I don't care anymore. We might still not be able to beat this with U-Jug. What? Guys, I give up. I think you need an instant tier 5 to win this. I'm serious. Actually, screw it. Okay, I'm just gonna play this one. I don't care about the time limit. Just win. Even if that means not sending the rounds faster. I've totally found the answer this time. That is only $16,000. I think it's better than a U-Jug for mob damage. And here we go. Let's see if I need a second Emberit, or are we good? No, we're good, we're good. Nice. And frick it, triple dart, go. There we go. Target independent. And we should be in a much better spot now with this guy. Enough to hopefully secure the victory, is that right? Holy Batman balloons on this round. How about Gwen 10? Second last round. Jesus, the lag. Last round, and it looks like this will finally be the end. Oh my god. Guys, this beating this took almost 1 hour. And in the end, I'm not kidding, I might not even have a reward to show for it. It better give me something. Let's make sure I survive first. No way. No freaking way. Quickly, I can buy a Tornado Druid to survive 12 rounds here, if I need to. I don't want to play this anymore. Dude, I'm down to 1 life. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I used all my lives. Holy crap. This is scary. The next heal tile is only after 3 balloon encounters, so I have Gotta make sure I don't die the next 3 rounds here, or else we're cooked. Wish me luck, guys. As expected, the next 5/6 balloon encounters were stressful as hell, with no room for error, although I'm happy to tell you, we made it out alive. So I take back what I said earlier, because genuinely these late endgame balloon encounters are challenging. Because as you see, the rounds go up, it seems like in increments of 3 every time you beat one. But on top of that, the balloon modifiers also apply to balloon encounters. So you saw earlier that it was at 150% for that race. Well, I figured out eventually that after every encounter, it goes up by 5%. So you're looking at 165, 170, 175% here. And I would show more of these runs if I was able to make more than one video. But I want to show you the final boss without taking 2 hours, so this is what you get. And here we are, still at 1 life. I did heal and rest to gain lives, but I ended up losing them during the balloon encounter. Skill issue, I guess. Before we enter the boss, we have 21 tokens. What could we get? I decided on Flaming Punch-a-Ring, the Wizard Blowback, and Dream Teams. We're gonna trade every single one of our tokens, because this is the final one. Unfortunately, it's Blast Popular, so Wizards are not as good, but here we go. We've only got 1 shot to beat Blast Populus here, or else. Can we do it? I'm really wishing I had more than 1 attempt for this one, but here's the plan. Let's just drop a bunch of towers down, and then see where it goes. Here it comes. We gotta deal with a 30k HP Blast Populus, and take a look at the balloon speed. They also go up another 5%, so 180. But you see, it's also only 20% boss speed. So we have a lot of time to beat it. At least that's the good news. Therefore, we should just focus on beating the balloons first, I think, and then whenever we get the ability to unlock a high boss damaging tower, we go for it. In the meantime, I think the incoming rounds are the exact same as the default. So at least we know what to expect. Just do not bother with Blast right now. Unfortunately, we also don't get at the end of a 3rd round, the ability to choose a tower. That's bad. Usually you get a power-up, but now we're kind of in a pickle, I think. Now that we get a mob press, I really gotta slow down these mobs here. Now we got a refresh after 4 rounds. Let's get down another ice tower. Let's alk buff the Spike Factory. This is just to be sure we don't leak to any random balloons. Without even trying to damage Blast, we technically are getting pretty close to the skull. But yeah, bad news is I'm trying to think about, like, out of all the towers I have in my party right now, what is the best against the boss that doesn't have a lot of projectiles? And I don't think there's many options here. But here we go, stun incoming, 3, 2, 1, okay. We only get a choice after the skull. So these are all trash. Oh my god, these suck too. I'm okay with spending 300, but I'm not gonna lie, these also suck. I'm just gonna go for the Sprout 3 damage. I guess we do have 1 in the back to help out. Seeing that, let's do Engineer 2. Sprocket's Deconstruction. The ice is refreshed again, so I think we'll just get Embrittlement straight up, right? Yeah. And I think unlike the normal balloon encounter tiles, you don't have to beat all 50 rounds in order to beat the challenge. We see a Super Monkey. I think I got it. No, it's Plasma. Can't do that. We'll just do the 8% damage. But as I was saying, the fact that you don't have to actually beat all 50 rounds might make things a little bit easier, to be honest. Because the speed of the boss basically makes it a non-threat. Yeah, we can do 20% more primary damage, sure. Honestly, our Mole Press might be the one doing a solid amount of work. I didn't even crosspath it. But there it is, max heat now. But we're good. Well, I'm not gonna lie here. The way things are going, I think this is going to be the, like, easier than the last 6 balloon tiles that I came across. Also, crap. Oh my god. Ooh. Those camo ceramics, while we hit max heat, were scary. My life flashed before my eyes, but that's okay. Down to the last 1,000, and we did it. The final boss has been popped. Easy. And now we get a legendary artifact for beating the whole stage, which, by the way, I think took about 5-6 hours. But do note that's on the high end because I took the long route, and normally you don't have that many balloon encounters. But let's see, we can pick Essence of Blast, which all tier 5s and level 20 heroes give +4 damage to balloons. Or we can do, Insta-Monkeys. I think I'll do Insta-Monkey, not that it matters, because, unfortunately, early access save means I won't be able to continue the run, like, when the update comes out. And we have to send an artifact home after each stage here. I will extract Dream Teams here. And there it is, stage 1 complete. These stats will probably be added in the real update, but yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave off. Hope you enjoyed this really, really long showcase of Legends. Spent so long on it that my voice basically broke, but again, if you got a lot of time to spare and are looking for a fun challenge, then this is it for you. Personally, I'm addicted. This shit is my crack cocaine. Okay, again, I've been here long enough. Subscribe if you haven't, and see you guys later.